Alright, and welcome back. So all I thought I had more souls than I did. I just leveled up my strength 1. So I'm at 22, 2 more levels, and I can use the butcher's knife.
2 more!
2 more, it won't take me long. So we're going to go back to that area. So basically, that area where I'm supposed to go through there, there is a hello big rat. They may kill me. I have 39 throwing knives. I should just use that.
That didn't do much.
No, I want to kill the babies though. Oh, you know what?
Hit them all.
Yep. Oh! Oh! Holy shit. Alright. Way to go, slashing macaque stab. God, you're good. Oh, I have an Estus shard I didn't burn yet. I should do that too.
I just hip slapped a whole bunch of rats with my ass.
So, so some other fun Home Depot stories, or retail in general, I'm sure. I've never worked at any other retail other than Home Depot.
You've worked at them all.
Anyway,
if you worked at one, you worked at them all. It's the same.
I don't know, but I think in our area we get like the weirdest questions. But I mean, some of the more common ones, like, you'll have someone that'll be looking for something, and they'll be like, oh no, we don't have it. And usually be like, oh, well, you know, the West Springfield store, the Chickpea store has it. And it's like, okay, fair enough. Like, they're about a half hour from us, so yeah, it's natural to think you saw it there. There's a good chance we might have it. But we're a lower volume store, so we don't carry as much as the bigger volume stores. And you explain that to them, and like most of the time...
And first, I think you're talking about, like, you know, actual loudness.
Yeah. And you explain that to them, and like they're usually pretty cool about it. But every now and then you get the customer that's like, "Oh well," like no lie. I had a guy say, I forget what he was looking for. It was something in outside garden, and he was like, "Oh well," and this was during the I went the wrong direction. Oh no, I went the right direction. He's like,
Wow.
That's Siegfried. We'll go there after.
There's Roy.
Or, his name's not Siegfried. I just call him that because I'm stupid. It begins with an S though. He was looking for something in outside garden. I was like, oh no, we don't carry that. It was like wintertime. Like, we don't have any of that. I'm like, we might have it in season, but they're like, oh well, when I was in Florida, they had it. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! Like, Florida's a completely different region than us. All right, so you talk to this guy.
Who are you?
And then you kill him. No, you make peace.
I help anytime.
They also have hurricanes in Florida, sir. Did you want us to get one of those for you?
So I don't know if you can kind of see it, like right above my guy's helmet. You can see like kind of an archway.
Yes.
Now it's above my guy's helmet. That field, you see that white tree right above my guy's helmet? So if you go into that area, this guy starts shooting these arrows. Yes, those are arrows with this bow. And if you don't make peace with him, like, those arrows can hurt you. Like, he will target you if you're the only thing down there, but there's...
I would think they would impale you.
Yeah.
Just straight up kill you.
They pretty much do. So, you make peace with him, and then when you go down there, you're immune to those arrows. But he will shoot... Like, he's neutral. Even if you don't make peace with him, he'll shoot the enemies, too.
Okay.
But when you're friends with him, the arrows won't hurt you. Very useful tip. It used to be thought that you had to offer a token of friendship, but I didn't have one. So the first time I talked to him, I was like, there's options to make peace, I'll try it. And he's like, I'll help anytime. And then he gives you a branch. And you're like, oh. You pick up those branches too, and they allow you to blend in with the surroundings.
So can you offer him a token of friendship if you have one?
No, because you never get one. I think it was like I was watching playthroughs earlier, and the stream I was watching, I think he had something, a token of friendship, but it was before the game was released. So before the game was patched.
Patches of Houlihan.
Yeah. And I thought, like, all these people that had the game early were like, oh, well, they were, like, really popular YouTubers and streamers that were in love with Dark Souls, so Bandai Namco's like, yeah, you can have the game early. Some of them were, but for the most part, it was, I'm just gonna get out of here. For the most part, the game was released 2 weeks early in Japan. And it was still on the Xbox store.
Yeah.
So I could have gone on myself and bought it digitally, the Japanese version
Uh-huh.
with an English patch, and been playing it.
Okay.
And there was like no like Bandai was like trying to stop people from streaming it and stuff. It's like no, they bought the game legit.
Yeah.
It wasn't released early to them. They bought it in Japan. It's like it's not. It was their own fault for releasing it
Right.
early. So that's why so many people had
Exactly. They had no agreement to not stream stuff.
it. Yeah, I mean, and it was only the Xbox version, maybe the PS4 version, but like the PC version was not released early. So we are going to open another shortcut if we kill this piece of shit.
Take that, you piece of shit. With all the shit in the way, I can't look at my light bulb.
I love the stagger on this thing. Alright. But yeah, that guy, like, Florida has it. I just wonder, do they hear themselves when they speak? Like, Florida, completely different region. And
You know what Florida probably doesn't have, sir? Snowblowers. Can I offer you one of those?
it's like, in Home Depot, the company is actually broken up. So, like, we have our district people, which is, like, for us, the New England district. We have our district managers and stuff like that. So, there's our buddy up there. You can see him shooting arrows. And, so you have the district people, and then you have the regional people, which for us is the New England region, which covers all the way down to, like...
Florida.
No. No, and then after region you have, like, it covers down to, I think, New York. But then you have the New York Metro and stuff. But, and then you have the divisional area, which the company split up into 3 divisions in the U.S. So you have the northern, the southern, and the western. So Florida is obviously in the southern division. We are in the northern division. You would think we're going to carry different shit.
I mean,
so
even
it's
if
weird.
you just think, like, temperature-wise and...
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, for something, like I like a home improvement store where, you know, seasonality matters.
Oh, definitely. And, like, I don't know if you were there when Devino walked us, but he was saying, like, how hard it is for our area because we have such a swing in temperature
Yeah.
and like changes stuff, and we have to keep up with all that. And, like, in the
And it's not the same every year.
Exactly. And our business ramps up in the fucking springtime. Here's a red eye guy. And we have to be able to, you know, deal with that, and like we have a huge increase in freight and all this stuff, and all these other regions stuff. They don't have to deal with that stuff because their temperatures are more or less the same year round, and which I never thought of it that way. Like the shit that we deal with, oh damn it, this is one of those things. If I fail too many times, I will die. Like last time with the jump. I just can't see. Okay, I got it. Great scythe, yeah. So, yeah, like our region is, or our district even, New England is just, no, actually our region is just so, like, so wishy-washy throughout the year, and we have to deal with all that. And he was telling us that, like, because he's the regional VP, Devino, and he's telling us that like, the other VPs, like, if he were to switch with another VP, they wouldn't, most likely
Like
wouldn't.
bodies?
No, like positions.
Oh.
Like if you were to take control of the southern.
Sexually?
Yes. If you were to switch from doggy style to missionary, because that's the only way to do things up here.
Right.
So if you go for this item right here, you get ambushed. That's what happened to me the first. Oh, he still drop attacked me. All right, good for you.
You did it, buddy. I'm proud of you.
But yeah, if you were to switch with another VP, he would probably be fine because it's going to be easier for him. His job's easier. It's the same shit over and over again. But for them, they have to adapt to the increase in volume in business during certain months, certain seasons.
Right.
So New Englander workers in the home improvement retail, good job. We deal with a lot of shit.
Wow, that was a really long and rambling way to get there.
I'm just kind of, it's really hard to play and talk about things at the same time. I have to make this jump, otherwise I die. Okay. And this should be our first undead bone shard. Yes. Those are amazing.
Undead Bone Thugs and Harmony.
But yeah, back to the original guy about Florida has it. Like, I hear that all the time. Oh, they have it in California. They have it here. It's like, yeah,
They have it online.
Oh, I love that one. I was on your website, and it said you had it. Sir, were you looking at our store? Yeah, I was. All right, let me go. What's the SKU number? I don't know. What's the model number? I don't know. What's the internet number? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. So then you find it eventually, and then it says right on the right-hand side of the screen, underneath where it says add to cart, on product sold online only, or product available only online. And you show them that.
Or product not available in this state.
Yeah. It's like, it's ridiculous. So this is the shortcut we needed. Now we're gonna, before we fight the boss, we're gonna go, you know what, we're going to kill this fucker over here. See what I mean? Like, I barely landed and it still gave me the drop attack on him. Okay, that nun's coming with help. So, I'm not, oh, there's an item I missed over there. We will get that soon, I think.
Soonish.
I really want to hit 24 before I fight the boss.
Well, gonna have to kill that nun. Which is a sentence I wish that was my first time saying.
I hate her poise. She's like so burly. Like, she hits me with with her book. Like, that's a fucking thing. Alright.
Well, okay, we're gonna do an Estus Flash drink in a second.
Yep. You are correct, Chris. Just for the sake of my interest, I'm not going to drink until I finish this little combat. Oh, thank God they came in one at a time. Okay, she's throwing spells. That's good. Gonna buff. Work her trousers.
Take his pants. It's the only way to learn.
Yeah, I'm getting better at killing these things. And I'm just gonna kill this guy real quick. Alright, and now we drink.
Drink!
If you notice, I just gained back an Estus flask from killing the nun. Certain enemies do that. Usually, like, whenever you killed invaders or anything that's embered, you automatically gain some back. But I've noticed some enemies will do that. Maybe it's because they're embered, maybe it's not, I don't know. We're gonna kill this guy.
You'll remember.
And if you're one of those people that go to these stores and ask ridiculous questions, please think about what you're saying before you ask it. Because we do make fun of you afterwards. Every time. And if they own a YouTube channel, they will talk about it on that channel most likely. So, or you get the ones like that call you and they're like, "Oh yeah, I see this product online. Do you have it in the store?" And you try to do this without sounding rude, and it's really hard for me anyway. You're like, and I'll phrase it like this: it'd be like, that doesn't sound familiar. Let me check. And like as I'm looking it up, because I know we don't have it, I'm like, do you notice anything on the screen? Like, does it say online only or something? No, it doesn't say anything like that. I'm like, okay, well, just give me a minute here. I need to get to a computer. And usually I'm just trying to like fill up time while I'm getting to the computer.
All the while looking at me, rolling your eyes, making jerking off motions.
I do that. And it's like I get there and I type in what they're looking for, and I see right there, product sold online only, or only available online. I'm like, unfortunately, sir or madam, it is only available online. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah. You see where it says add to cart? Yeah. See underneath that in that big placard? Oh, I didn't see that before. Yeah. It's okay. It's easy to miss.
No,
it's not. It's just
what's worse is when you.
I rested. We have to drink it. And I have finished my first beer.
What's worse is when you say, "Does it say online only?" Do you notice that anywhere on the screen? And they're like, No, it doesn't say that. At which point, you know they're lying to you. You're just in a standoff. Because you haven't looked it up yet, but you know what's going to happen when you do. So, they're bluffing, and you have to go through the steps to get them to call. Oh, fuck me. So you go over to a computer, you look it up. Sure enough, it says online only. But there's that whole 5 minutes where you know the son of a bitch is lying. And he knows you know he's lying. So you're just on the phone with somebody who you have
fucking liar
for. Like,
it's true. It really is. Oh. Oh, man. It's like...
So at that point, like, I say, like, oh, well, while I look it up, I'm just going to have to put you on hold for a second. But I don't put it on hold. I just slam the phone down on the desk.
So it breaks through eardrum?
Yeah. It's real hard.
Oh, guys.
And then let him hear everything I'm typing.
We are going to cut it off there, guys. I need to go to the bathroom, and then we will, then we can go level up again, and then we're going to go fight something really cool, Chris.
Really cool!